G'day guys, it's JayJamSims. Welcome back to my channel. And we've got a new speed build. I thought we'd start off with a little showcase of what we're actually going to be building. It's a nice little family home, 3 bedrooms, got a beautiful backyard with a swimming pool, clothesline, you name it, it's got it. Decking area, everything there. I've been loving building lately. So yeah, here we go. And I've been also, if you've been noticing, I've also been doing quite a few builds with terrain. I love using the terrain tool. It's really cool. But also here, I thought I'd grab some cars for that garage that we're building, and you'll notice like with a few of the cars in the build catalog, they're like small toy sizes, although that they are toys. But yeah, I thought I'd grab one from Debug because they've got ones that are actually car size. You can also use like put it like beside your sim if you don't want to go through Debug. But that's what I thought. I'll grab one from Debug. that way it's the normal size that's in game already. And being a sports car, I was like, it's going to be a bit smaller than the truck or ute, whatever you call them, where you are. We call them that one, the red one that we got there in the shed garage there. I think it's, yeah, it would probably be like a ute. Yeah, ute here. Now here we go with the terrain tool. Like I said, I love playing with the terrain tool. Lots of fun. And this build, guys, this build took like, oh gosh, probably about 5 hours, 5, 6 hours. It took a while. There was a lot of detailing I want to put in inside. You probably saw maybe pictures on my Instagram or maybe Twitter if you follow me there, of pictures of the kitchen and stuff like that. It's, yeah, a lot of detail was put into this. So I do hope you like it. It will be up on the gallery. JayJamSims is my gallery ID. I haven't used any CC. I do use, not in this build. I think at the end there's a couple pictures with like G-Shade. I do use G-Shade, but I haven't used it during the build. So as you've seen here, it's just in game. I'm not using any G-Shade. Been loving G-Shade. Do you use G-Shade or Reshade? Let me know down in the comments if you do or don't. Do actually have a brand new tutorial. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll link it up. You can go check that out, how to work out G-Shade, because it took me so long. So long. Like when I started seeing people use G-Shade, I was like, oh, that's really beautiful, the different textures and styles you can get with it. And I tried it, I really did. And I don't know, I was like, nah, I'm doing too much. I don't know, I got scared. I was like, nope, I can't do this. There's too much to do. And I just never went back to it. I was like, no, I'm gonna leave it. But now, after going to doing another tutorial, watching a tutorial myself, how to work G-Shade and stuff like that, I finally got into it. I was like, wait, I can do this. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to show everyone else how I learned, because I love making tutorials because, it's a great way to show something that I've learned that I can show you guys as well. So hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, here we go I'm trying to do with the build. Going back to the build, I'm trying to do some sort of floor plan here. I knew I wanted the side, garage, shed, what have you, to be like on an angle. And then like you could walk in and out, like, I don't know, like that. But I've also brought it up, so I've put the front on a foundation as well. And here I go, I'm trying to figure out, I was like, where do I want these stairs? I'm telling you, stairs in builds are like, oh my god. You know what? I'm saying it. I'm saying I really want it. I haven't said it before in one of my videos, but I really want spiral staircases. Just give it to us. Just give us the spiral staircases, please. And talking about new stuff, has anyone, hopefully you guys have seen The Sims brand new EP that they're bringing out, expansion pack. If you don't know EP, I'm pretty sure it's an expansion pack. Adventure awaits. It's got like archery and everything like that. I'm pretty sure I saw canoeing or kayaking. That's going to be lots of fun. I know some people aren't a fan of that sort of theme, being that we already have some things for that sort of style of game, but there's new objects, there's new animations, there's obviously going to be a new world, and the way it looks sort of southern hemisphere, like maybe New Zealand or something. The way they've taken the vibes and looks of that, what I've seen so far. I might be wrong, but I've also seen that on Twitter. People have been saying that on Twitter as well. But who knows? Maybe finally something for, this side of the world. But you know what? It also might not be. It might be European. Who knows? I really don't know. I'm just guessing from what I've seen online. But yeah, it's just a guess. Who knows? But this house is coming along. You can see we've got some sort of layout. It does sort of stay the same. You can see the entrance way there. I did want to make the entrance way sort of stand out. So you can see that it does look quite big, doesn't it? But look, it does end out quite well. I do end up loving it. You can see there, I'm moving quite a lot around because I wanted things a certain way. I was like, how can I get this on like an angle there? And it didn't work out. I was like, you know what? That doesn't look good. I can't do that. Now you can see here. Now there is 2 stories to this building. Just a disclaimer though, I probably wouldn't play up there. The very top there, so it's split into, there's the hallway, there's a room on top of the garage. So on top of the garage, then there's the hallway, there's a little games room there as well, and then to your left there, in the corner, there's another hallway, there's a little workout area, then the stairs comes down into the kitchen area, foyer, you can see there when we go inside. But the little room that's on top of the garage, I didn't put any steps in there because I did raise the room up, I think about 2 or 3 times. So your sim can walk upstairs, again, work out on I think there's a treadmill or something up there, a foosball gaming room as well, in that hallway. You can look out to the front yard. But just that little room on top of the garage, you can't really get up there. You might be able to just teleport up there if your sim is a spellcaster or something like that. But yeah, again, you can change it as well. You can change the top half of this building completely if you wanted to, or if you just liked the garage or just liked the backyard, go ahead. It will be on the gallery. As I said, JayJamSims is my gallery ID. Windows. Oh gosh. Windows are my bane of my existence. I knew I wanted a black, grey and white sort of colour. The colour of the house is like a white. Are they shingles or planks or something? But yeah, that's the sort of colour vibe I was going for. So I knew I wanted big sort of windows in a certain darkness color, and I was going through, I was like, oh yeah, this could work maybe, but yeah, you can see I do cut it a bit because it takes me so long to pick windows and doors, even columns sometimes. It's like, wait, what column would look better? This color looks good, but this one has a different texture but has the same color. But you can see here, so this room here above the garage, you can have the 3 windows there. Again, I did make it like a seating room. There's chairs up there, not couch, so there's chairs, a mat. Obviously, the room's been done. It's furnished, the wallpaper, flooring, and all that. But there's no door into that room because I didn't connect any stairs to that hallway. Now we go to the back, and again, playing around with doors and windows. Again, it really is the bane of my existence. It's like, why is it taking me so long to pick one? It's because I wanted everything to be perfect. I really did. Once we finally did find the doors and windows we wanted, we moved on to this garage door. And I was like, I want a garage door. I did find some inspiration online through the gallery, so check them out. I'm pretty sure I do show where I got them. But I thought this was a great idea. So I thought, you know what, let's make it. So we got the windows there, sizing them down using the tool mod. Again, it's not CC, it is a mod. But if you're on console or don't use custom content, you can still download it. And here we go. So to get the look, we're using these wall boards. I think they're board or planks. We're just going to literally just stack them up over and over again. So those lines, again, going over it and over it and over it. You can see on the side there on your right, that's the item you can have. So it does come either way. So you can have them long ways or vertical, what have you. But I thought it was a great idea, and the outcome of what it looks like no, not that, not that. We're not finished yet. We're almost getting there. We're just going to bring these down a bit. They're quite, again, it is a lot of them. And again, with the garden, there's a lot of plants. So maybe if you have maybe an older computer, or your computer can't run a lot of things on a lot, maybe save your game before downloading this lot, just in case. I don't want to crash your game, guys, but I did add a lot of decoration to this build. I love decorating. I love getting that feel, homey vibe and such. But you can see that, look at all them boards. Again, if it's going to affect your game with all them boards, just don't download it. Or if it's going to make it go slower, delete that and put there is a garage door you can get. And I was playing around with that one because there is one you can get. I think it's City Living. City Living, you can get an actual garage door. I think it's a garage door. It's got graffiti and everything. Oh, here we go. We're on the gallery. You can see the one that I'm getting inspiration from. So it's sort of that one. No, don't think it was that one. Was it? No, there it is. So that's the one. So pause it. Pause the game. And you can see where I'm getting my inspiration from. And yeah, so that's where I'll put these ones. So you can see it. So it's like a open. It's not an automatic garage door. It's going to be one of them ones that you can maybe pull open or slide up maybe. And you can, inside it looks really cool too. Inside looks really good. And now we're just going to move the windows down because they were a bit high, and I was like, why does this look so different? Why doesn't this look the same? So that's why I ended up pulling it out on the gallery again. I'm glad I did, so I can show you guys who it was from, because I completely forgot. And there's the end. You can see there. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Oh my god, I thought it was great. I was like, yes, I love it. And now I thought, you know what, let's add some more detail. And this thing, oh my god, it would not go where I wanted to. And that's why I'm so thankful for the tool mod. Moving things in a exact spot where I want it to go to is amazing. And we're back to doors. I don't know why we're back to doors, but I was like, let's change doors. I do that. I'll start building, and then I'm like, wait, no, it would look better this way, so let's change it. I think that's the base of the build done though. I think we're going to start moving on to decorating and stuff. And here we go. Yeah, we're going to do inside, and this is where I was like, I want it open, but I want it to be detailed. How can I do that? I know, columns. More columns, yeah. And then we're gonna put these spandrels in as well. And so that's going to go out to the back. So we're looking at the kitchen, entranceway there, and you can see there's the layout of the house. So you can pause the game now, so you can get the layout. It doesn't change. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it stays. Those stairs. Oh, the amount of times the game deleted it. It was I'd put something down, or I'd be decorating, and then I'll move around the house to have a look at something and notice the stairs are gone. And I'm like, wait, what? No, I had stairs there. I didn't delete it, did I? No. And I had to double think myself. I was like, wait, did I delete these stairs? No, I didn't. It was the game playing on me. It was the game. I was like, you know what? Let's get rid of these stairs. and make him think that he deleted it. So you can see that so you can see the difference with the build there. So I was in the kitchen inside, and then I came back outside. That was because I did build this over a couple of days. This was not a 1 day build. Sometimes it does take me 2-3 days to make a build, and then I've got to edit all them hours. But we got there. It's worth it. I love making videos and builds and sims. I'm getting more into CAS, so create a sim. I do love building. I do love building, but with G-Shade, I think G-Shade has really pushed me into liking creating sim CAS at the moment. It's been lots of fun playing around with the different shaders and everything like that. And I might be getting Relight. Might get Relight. It's like an add-on for G-Shade. Anyway, back to the build. You can see here, so I'm looking at, I think are they foundations? Always get mixed up with the foundations and platforms, because they're like very similar. Like, I get the difference. I do. Technically, I get the difference. But why couldn't you just put them all in one? Like, why separate them? Just put them in the same category. That would have been so much easier. And then maybe put like a hyphen, or this is this is this, so people can tell the difference. But what have you? I get it, but it's annoying sometimes as a builder. It's like, why? I thought this was this. Nope, it's a platform. Here we go. Again, we're gonna start on decorating. Finally, love these red flowers. I thought they were beautiful, and it's gonna stand out against the build with the black, the white, the greyish sort of look. And there we go. So again, a lot of decorating, guys. A lot went into the garden. So again, if you can't handle it, just delete all that grass. It's a lot of grass. I think I used the grass from Solani. I love that. I think it's grass. It's like it's a big one, but I size it down sometimes just to fit in to certain builds. And here I am trying to do this bloody pathway, and I was like, is that too much red? What other plants can I add instead of this red? But that didn't pop as much as the windows, so I thought that was pretty good. Here I did it on the side of the house. I did a little entranceway on the side there, and you can enter into the garage. And I was like, how can we make this maybe look not lived? Lived, but also like someone actually does walk there. So we did add some dirt to the ground, the stone steps. I thought it looked really cute. I think we're pretty sure I put like a hose on the side there. Here we go, adding a lot more. Again, more plants. Again, there is a lot of plants and detail into that garden. If it does affect your game or slow it down when you download the build, just get rid of all that grass, a lot of that garden. You can just paint it just normal grass. And yeah, so we're finally going to move inside. Oh gosh, flooring, another thing that takes me a while. It's like, okay, now I've got this build, what flooring can I do? It didn't take me as long, thankfully, because I did have some sort of image in my head. And most builds, I either put carpet or floorboards in the lounge rooms and bedrooms. So you can see bedrooms. There is 3 of them, 3 bedrooms in that lounge room there. So over here we've got 2 bedrooms, the 2 kids' bedrooms, the lounge room. They have like a bathroom to share, but that also is the main bathroom as well. There's also another bathroom. So in total, there's 3 bathrooms here. Now that it is 3 bedrooms, but the room on the right there you can see is actually going to be the boys' room, but I've made it so it's like a teenager / as well like a younger son, younger brother. So there's like 2 brothers living in there. They've got like a what would you call it? Like a divider, separating the beds, but also they've got like a little study area. Over here, so this is the main bedroom we've moved over to though. The main bedroom does have the ensuite, Now, I didn't show much of, doing the bathrooms, because I was like, you see one bathroom, you've seen them all. But here we are. So the main bedroom, the red room, we'll call it, has the ensuite there. You can also see that third bathroom that's beside the laundry. So there's going to be the laundry, a second little bathroom, and that's the hallway there from the entrance. But yeah, main bedroom. It's got the walk-in robe and the ensuite. You can see there also I added that's the non-working water system on the back there, behind the ensuite and the walk-in robe. I'm pretty sure I chose the one that doesn't work. If it is the working one, guys, just change it. I don't want it to, affect your builds, affect your gameplay as such, and have, hundreds of dollars of owing to your bills because of that. So just change that if it is the wrong one. I'm pretty sure it's the broken one. So you should be fine with deco. But yeah, I thought I'd show you one bathroom. It's, again, it's bathrooms, guys. It's, it's a toilet. I try to add as much as I can, detail to bathrooms, a little step here, make sure I put soap in there, hand towels and such, toilet paper for your toilet. I do add those little details, but it's a bathroom. And this is going to be the bathroom here, so you can see there between the two kids' bedrooms. On the left, the girls' bedroom. On the right, the two boys' son's bedroom. Now, I like the idea of having the main bedroom on one side of the house, and on the other side has the kids, and they've got there's the lounge room and such. Now we've come outside because I've put all the wallpaper and everything down inside. I'm like, what, let's put outside because I want to do like a fireplace, but I wanted it outside. I was like, because we have the patio. Would you call it patio where you are? Is it patio, veranda? But yeah, I thought, let's do a fireplace out here, like a nice little sitting area, have a fireplace. It's a luxury they have here in this build. I don't know where you're from, but over here in Australia, especially in Queensland, you won't find many houses with fireplaces, let alone fireplaces outside. So it is a very luxury. It's like, oh, look at us, we're fancy, we've got a fireplace outside. And trying to choose a fireplace, I was like, which one am I going to go with? Like, there is quite a few, I'll admit that there's quite a few, but the look I was going for, I was like, I really want this certain look of fireplace, but I just couldn't find it. I was like, what am I going to do? Which one is going to work? And this is where I'm like, I'm going to pull them all out, pull the ones out I like out, and see what looks. Oh, I love that new one that we got from Enchanted by Nature, the stone thing. I just wish with that one, I wish we had, with the Enchanted by Nature fireplace, I wish we had one that didn't have the moss on it. Coloring, so like like a dark grey and a white maybe, or black and white. That would be nice. Here we go. We finally found a fireplace I liked. I was like, that suits the bricks there. So I did want to fit it in so it looks like that's the chimney for the fireplace. And I added a little, TV on top. Have a little sitting area out here, barbecue. And no, we're not going to put a shrimp on the barbecue. All right, it's called a prawn. Here we go. I love that little detail on top, the grass. What are they? I know they're plants, but it's like the ceiling detail object. What are they? Decoration. But yeah, I thought that looked really nice out here with the fireplace. And now here we go. We're trying to pick a coffee table for this little sitting area, because it does have, so it has like at the coffee table, the fire pit's on the side on the right there. We'll get to that later, but we'll have seating area here for the fireplace. I wanted the barbecue and also somewhere you can sit down and eat. So I didn't want to where you sit down and converse. I didn't want you to have to sit there and eat as well. So I was like, no, let's make little separate areas on this deck. And that couch, I'm pretty sure we went with that couch. Loved the couch. The green and the brown. It just suited. I was like, that looks really good together actually. Okay, so we've headed inside, and so we got the lounge room. Love this lounge room. It was so cute. So we got like the TV area, but on this side here, I thought, let's do like a little kids area here. I love that object. It's like a little bear sort of thing. It's so cute, so cute. So you got a little sitting area, some pictures up there, and obviously you can measure your Sims. How tall they're getting. We got a little study there on the side. You can look outside to the veranda, the backyard. Loved that picture. I'm pretty sure we went with the yellow one. Yeah, loved that one. A little bookcase in there with a study. But that's like the lounge room. I do end up, because I was actually building this when the new kits were released. So I did end up changing that lounge room, and I added in the mud room. You'll see later on, but I end up changing not much, but again I just added more storage area in that lounge room for you in that back wall with the TV. Love them wall lamps. They were beautiful, and sizing down them pictures, the red ones, I thought was great. Here we go with the walk-in robe. You can see here, so I'm starting, I'm like, oh gosh, how am I going to do this? I need all these bottles. So I'm so glad someone on the gallery had all these bottles and everything on there. So thank you. I can't remember who it was. Shout out to you. But then I was like, you know what? Let's make it my style. We added all this. I don't know. We don't. We don't end up keeping that window because I was like, what if we do it maybe like an open style? But I end up just closing it all up. I was like, you know what? Maybe we just have just a glass door. So you can look in instead. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's perfect. And then we're going onto this kitchen area. I was like, they also have maybe some sauces and all that out here. Just quick access for like when they're cooking. So I added, some sauce bottles and some other little bottles and decorations there for that wall there. Also, love that backsplash for the stove. I thought, you know what, it did take me a while to pick which one. I was like, which one do I want to pick? You can see the fire pit there as well for the backyard. Here we go. I think we're moving on to the hallway. Because that's when I was like, I did end up changing the hallway. You can see there, I've got like the brown cabinet there. I do end up changing that, I'm pretty sure. But this hallway, so this one leads. And that's where I was going to put the door for the main bedroom. But I was like, you know what, let's move the bedroom door over to it's like hidden in the kitchen there. I thought that was a good idea. And then this one, so that leads into the laundry there, the other bathroom. And I'm pretty sure I just did a toilet and sink for that bathroom. So the main bathroom has the shower. That one just has a toilet and sink. Laundry, and then that's the walkway. Hallway, walkway / what have you to the garage or shed with the cars. So you can see there, I was like, does that look good? I love that plotted plant. These paintings, and that one there, I ended up putting a frame around. And you can see here, so the lounge room, you can see there, I did end up changing the storage there for the TV to the new mudroom kit, and this remote. The amount of times it kept on moving on me, it was like, no, I'm floating. I'm like, no. You've got to be on this table. Like, that's where I want you. Stay there. And I think it was probably about 3 or 4 times I came back to the lounge room and it was just floating. I was like, no. You belong on the table. So if it does float, guys, I'm sorry. Just maybe try and move it around if you don't have tool. But yeah, so we're moving on to the girls' room. I thought this girls' room was so cute. You could maybe use it for multiple ages. Like the 10-year-olds or even a teenager. If you wanted to maybe change up the bed, maybe, or the coloring. But I did go all pink. I was like, you know what, pink is my go-to. And then boys, blue. It is traditional colors, but I thought it worked well with this build. And this boys' room, I thought it looked really cool. And them stars are so cute. And I did use those stars. So when you enter, you can see here, I was like, maybe we can make like a big teenager double room. I was like, you know what? No, this is too big actually. And I do end up changing it. I was like, nope, it can't be a double bedroom. And this is when I'm like, oh God, how am I going to fit in this thing for the wardrobe? And that's why I was like, you know what? Yeah, it needs to go over here. And this is when I'm pretty sure this is when I'm decide. I'm like, you know what? These beds need to be separated. Let's change it. One goes over there. So one is for like a younger one, as I was saying, a younger sim, and another one would be for, you know, like the teenager. So you got the child and teenager there. They obviously have, you know, their own little area. And I do use another wall just to separate the entranceway there from that teenager's bed area. But I thought it was a cute idea, you know, having the two boys share a room. And them stars for that small bed. I was like, oh, that's so cute. And when you see the screenshots are at the end, guys, at the end of this video. You see the screenshots. I thought it was a really cute. It does. It looks really cute of the beds and them stars. Maybe I could have added a bit more, like near the and like going into the bedroom more. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 tiles more, but I thought all that worked out really well. So we are moving on to the main bedroom here. So we got the walk-in robe. Walk-in robes, you know, you've seen one. It's like bathrooms. You can see a little bit here. I'm adding, you know, a rug here and there. There was quite a few, you know, details in this one with the wardrobe and that table there, the side table. And just like the main bedroom, I did, you know, quite a few details. You know, there's the pictures, the makeup, everything like that. And this bedroom, I thought, oh, how seducing is this bedroom? You know, red and black and purple and green. The colors of it looks beautiful. And then if you get the sun on the angle there, you can see, I think I've actually got it at the right timing. I'm pretty sure it's afternoon I've got it set for. But you can see in the corner there's actually light coming in. And you can see on the chair for the red table there, on that cushion bit, on the backrest, you can see the light coming in. You can see a little bit on the wall where we're putting the poster. But when you zoom in, you'll see the screenshot shortly. When you see the screenshot, you can see the sunlight on that chair. It's beautiful. Here I am trying to pick which picture to go for on top of this bedroom. I was like, oh, what bed is it? I don't know. Well, not the bed. What picture do I put on top of this bed? And then I was like, you know what? Let's do the seducing one. And here we are, screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this build was a lot of effort, a lot of detail. Hope you loved it. Hope you liked this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit all the buttons, guys. It does help the channel grow. Lets me know that you like the video, and I should make some more. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.